Why is it if a woman can't pay for her baby, she gets government assistance, but if a man can't pay for his baby, he goes to jail?
See, I never heard of that one. Getting government assistance does make sense. You have to make ends meet if you're gonna decide to have a kid. But for a father going to jail, is that even?
Well, if he doesn't pay child support.
Oh, well, that's his problem. He's not being active. He can just be a father and man up. Instead, he's being forced to pay child support because he's absent again.
With, I think it was 60%.
What? But what if you divorce the guy or don't let him see his kid, which is the scenario in most of the situations? What the fuck? See, bro, this is what I'm talking about when I say, like, women don't give a fuck about your struggle. They just kind of hang out at the finish line. Like, that chick is completely unaware that on the other side, like, dudes can't be dads even if they want to be a lot of the times.
Because it's never your choice.
It ain't. It really isn't. Like, women get like 90+% of the custody battles. They initiate like 80% of the divorces. So it's like they initiate most of the breakups. Bro, if you like meet like a very attractive girl, like they might have been broken up maybe once or twice in their life with, like a guy breaks up with them, but rarely, man, does it happen. Girls initiate most of the breakups.
That's the biggest fact that always gets people in debates on Fresh and Fit is that women initiate 80% of divorce. Why do you think that women have never really thought about that or think about that?
Apex fallacy is what I think. That's what I've come to realize.
What's the apex fallacy?
Like basically, like they what they do is they'll deal with a certain demographic of guy, that top 10, 20% of guy, and then they'll attribute that and try to extrapolate that into the general population and think all men are like that. When in reality, it's only a minority of the men that can even behave like that. And then they'll just be like, okay, well, all the guys I dealt with are 6'3" chads that make $1 million a year. Mm-hmm. So that must mean that all guys do that. And then they'll think that like all the guys are the ones that are like just having a hordes of women and just divorcing chicks or whatever. Like it's very, you could tell, but it goes back to what I was saying. Like most chicks have zero idea of like the male experience at all. Like the men they do deal with, right, from a sexual standpoint that they date, that they even care to get to know, that aren't invisible to them, those guys are like the winners. And even those guys still get broken up with. Like girls just see the end product. They don't see like the struggle that you had to deal with. What was that?
Tom Brady and Giselle.
Yeah, look at Tom Brady and Giselle. Yeah, good point.